What up with it, YouTube? Is Coffee on the vid. Back at it, man. And what a wild situation we have here, man. You see this meme going on that says, went in to get a burger and came out with a set of wings. And then you see this mother and son reuniting. 32-year-old mother, or I'm sorry, 35-year-old mother and her 14-year-old son. This is in Chicago. This went down in Southwest Chicago. And quite frankly, I'm shocked. I want to know what you guys think, like of course how you feel emotionally about it, but also how you feel from the legality side of things. And what's going on here is you see the footage and whatnot. This guy got into it with this woman, Carlisha Hood, in this restaurant, Maxwell Street Express. And we don't got all the footage and everything like that, but more or less you see they got into some kind of argument. And
get your food! Who? Get it up! Hey, get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
I had to cut the video. Obviously, we can't show the whole thing. He hooks off on this lady, steals off on her, was like, yo, if you say another thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Now, right away off the rip, I feel like most people are gonna feel like, yo, this guy was snuffing this lady, her son, put him in the dirt, killed him, blow, I don't think no one's gonna really give a fluck. This guy hit this woman regardless of what they were arguing about, you know what I mean? And his son protected his mom. But they're reuniting. The case is dismissed. Why I'm saying I'm surprised is I'm shocked that they're saying that just on the legality side of things, they didn't have the burden of proof or whatever to prosecute, as the woman did not have a criminal record, and she had a license to carry a concealed weapon, which we know gun laws vary so much state to state. So for those who are up on this, what are the gun laws like in Chicago? I thought Chicago, just off the top of my head, was a state where it was very strict, like New York or something like that. I don't know. But, what they're saying allegedly is that when the woman got into this argument with this guy, Jeremy Brown, who was 32 years old, who is now deceased, she texted her son out in the parking lot like, yo, and encouraged him. This is allegedly encouraged him to come in and shoot the dude. But what's wild, why I'm shocked that they walked, the case was thrown out, no charges or whatever, is, aside from how people feel emotionally about things legally when it comes to self-defense, you know what I'm saying? Normally that's the type of situation you have to straight up at that very moment in time be protecting yourself to save your life, like someone attacks you and you just got no other choice but to blast them to kingdom come. In this situation, she texted her son allegedly, and what you see also in the other video playing, the son came in, shot at dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude ran out the store. He continued to follow them, shoot him. And allegedly, they're saying the mom also encouraged the son to shoot at dude's girlfriend. And at one point in time, they say that they had some video evidence in the footage that the mom tried to actually grab the strap for herself from the son, but he pushed her off or whatever. And was like, nah, mom, I got this. But at the end of the day, they were arrested. They were held in custody. I believe this happened pretty recently, and they were both let free, charges dismissed. I think they had like first-degree murder charges. I believe the mom also had a charge of, being, what's the word I'm thinking of, like endangering a minor or the delinquency of a minor, contributing to it or something to that extent. But, at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like most people are going to feel like, yo, fuck this guy. He's in a burger joint screaming on a woman, punching a woman. And the son handled his business and laid him down. That's what I think most of society is going to feel like. Tap in. How do you feel? Do you feel like, fuck this guy? The son held down the mom. And how do you feel about, or do you feel differently? Comment it below. And then how do you feel about legally? Are you guys surprised that they walked and there was no charges, you know, because like I said, the fact that the son came in, shot at the dude, and then also followed him while he was trying to flee and was firing at him. I don't know if he did fire at the girlfriend or not, but they're free. You know, it's a happy ending for that family. They reunite, embrace with a hug, coming right out of the police station or whatever after court finished and the case was dismissed. It was a happy ending for them. They embrace and hug, and this other guy is dead. So there you have it. Shocking situation out in Southwest Chicago. Let's talk about it all below. You know, the media really was going heavy saying the mom encouraged this all. She encouraged her 14-year-old son to be a killer. She encouraged him to fire at the girlfriend, they're saying allegedly as well. I don't know, you know, all we have is this footage of the argument, dude hooking off on her. He definitely shouldn't have hit the woman. We don't know how it started, but nonetheless, he took it there, got physical with a woman, and lost his life moments later. Shit's crazy, man. But also, too, again, she had a clean record and did have a valid permits or whatever to carry a concealed weapon. Again, I didn't know that goes down like that in Chicago. Does that? Am I bugging, or is the gun law strict in Chicago and this is just kind of like a shocking thing? Again, I don't know. You know, gun laws vary so much state to state. So many laws and things do state to state. That's something we talk about on this channel all the time. Like in New York State, you know, like in Florida, everyone's got a gun. You don't really need ish for the gun, and you're allowed to, someone could walk in your damn space and yell in your face and you can shoot them and get away with it. Sometimes it's crazy. It's wild. It's like the damn wild, wild west. But then when I lived in New York, you know what I'm saying? Getting knocked with a gun will send you to prison. Unless maybe it's your first time, you can get that county year or get some probation or something like that. But as far as like concealed permits and things like that, those don't really exist in New York unless you're like retired police or armed security, and it's super hard to get. You know, I didn't know that things jump off like this in Chicago, but apparently it does. And this woman, Carlisha Hood, did have that permit, and her 14-year-old son killed the man with this gun. Let's talk about it all in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to sub up and stay tuned for more. It's Jay Coffee Talk, talking music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'm out of here, guys. Catch you on the next one. And guys, if you're new too, subscribe and tune into these lives where we talk about topics like this, among many other things. That's all what it's about over here, that interaction with you guys, the people. I'll catch you later, y'all. Peace.